videos online, everybody wanting to escape the rat race, as they call it, you know, that we're all kind of a part of. You know, you're kind of born into it unless you're lucky enough not to be born into it, where you know, we're born into let's face it, a system that's rigged against us, where there's mechanisms like tax, because of the currency system, that basically work against you if you're in the worst position in it. So anything that you do get is taxed to the hilt. Of course, yeah, it's meant to stop you from owning assets, stop you from saving, so that they can have more control over your lives. And it's a system where I do get everybody's inherent need. I even feel it myself. You know, you're working, and working is mostly doing something for somebody else that you'd rather not be doing, in order to just get some money to survive. And you know, there's most of us, the majority of us are in that game. It's not fun, and the kind of way it is as well, it's kind of weird how it starts from an early age as well. From when we go to school, you're taught a load of things that don't really benefit you, and if anything, you know, it teaches you to be a good employee, just to follow. It's all about following rules and conforming. I'm sure you all know what I'm on about with regards to this. And then it's like, you know, if anything, I mean, the older generation where they was encouraged to work hard, save all the pennies in the bank so that the money can depreciate. They was never taught to buy assets or anything like that, so that they could at least break even or even actually gain. And it's one of those things where it's a tricky thing. I mean, everybody has the plan. You see, I've seen lots of videos with these people where it's you know, financial independence, retire early. But when you look at a lot of those people, it tends to be like high earning people. You know, people that'll be earning in the region of £100,000 a year. You might get high earning couples where they might be on something like £50,000-60,000 a year, or even they might both be in the bracket of high earners, which is only 5% of society approximately. But when they're making that kind of money, and they'll have all these portfolios, whether it's a property portfolio, whether it's a stock portfolio, which of course there are risks with those kind of things. If they do pay off, just like with pensions, if they do pay off, it can really be beneficial. But there's always the element of risk involved within that. And I don't know, I find it kind of funny, because when you get people that are high earners and they're going on about how the budget and the massive salary, it's like, compared to your average people, they're way ahead anyway. So any moves, anything that they would do will set them way ahead from anybody else. And literally anybody else that would be earning the money that they would be earning, if they couldn't make a go of it and couldn't have some sort of success and retire early or whatever they wish to do, then there'd be something wrong with that. But yeah, it's this, I mean, you know, they're very popular, wanting to get out of the rat race. And my angle, what I think about is, for the average person, is there a way you can get out of the rat race? Well, there's one certain way, which is death, which is not ideal, but certainly that'll get you out of it. And then with regards to retiring, you know, if I mean, like in the UK, we have a state pension age, currently 67, going to be going up to 71, I believe, shortly. It's literally for your ordinary people in your ordinary bracket of jobs at the lower end, lower to middle end. It's like the options are basically pretty bleak. You know, it's like you'll be old if you'll retire, if you'll get the chance to retire. Yeah, there may be, like, you know, some top-ups available for some people, depending, but with regards to, I mean, if you can put mechanisms into place, if you could start a business and be successful, then yeah, maybe that might be a way out. But it's very funny, because going down that avenue, it catches a lot of people out, because in order to do something like that, you need to have the time to create and grow something like a business or any other side hustle or source of income. And I've been there and tried that myself, and it's not easy. It's not easy even to do something like this, to do like a YouTube channel, content creation, which some people count this as a level of income if they can reach a certain level of success. And I mean, if they do, you know, fair do, good on them. But they do find, a lot of people do find out that it takes a lot of effort. It doesn't happen overnight. You got to upload lots of content. Like I'm uploading this, I don't know who's going to watch this, who's going to like this, who's going to comment on this. At the moment, this channel's pretty dead. I've had other YouTube channels, which I've mentioned in other videos, so I'm not entirely new to YouTube, but so I know the game. I've got to keep consistent, and I've got to keep making these videos, get better at this so it feels more natural for myself. Also the setup that I'm using as well, I'm constantly kind of tweaking and modifying. If you can see with this slightly different camera angle as well, it's a learning game, it's a learning curve. And I mean, hopefully anybody that does subscribe to this channel will join me on that journey, and because I want to put out lots of valuable content for everyone. And as I've said before in my previous videos, well, not necessarily for financial gain. It's more a fact of proving it to myself that I can do it. That's the most important one to me. Anything else is supplementary to that. But sidetracked a little, haven't I? But to get back on topic, yeah, you know, quitting the rat race, it's a funny one. I mean, you know, some people that are born of the right person, you know, they don't have to even worry about that. Most of us that are born into that, the sad reality, the sad fact is that you'll highly likely die in the wealth bracket that you're born into, give or take a little bit, which is not chirpy, it's not fun, it's not what everybody wants to hear, but it's the truth. And I know that if there's one thing in life, people don't like to hear the truth, but there it is, it's the truth, you know. That said, I don't think anyone should ever stop trying to escape the rat race if you can in any way. If you have responsibilities, relationships, families, things like that, that can certainly get in the way of things like that. If you're a single person, potentially you've got a bit more flexibility and time to put to other things, maybe. Again, that's not guaranteed. And like I said, never discourage anyone from doing anything if they want to start a business of any kind of description. I mean, even today with the internet and technology, you've got so many tools at your hand. If you want to start a business, start a brand, do anything like that, there's so much opportunity out there. There's the internet, so you can communicate with people. So yeah, I mean, if you do feel like that, give it a go. And why not? Because life's short, you know, and you don't want to, just like how I'm doing this YouTube channel, you don't want to live a life where it's like, well, what if I'd done this, what if I'd done that? I am doing this, I am trying, this is my now. I'll look back in 5-10 years time. Was it something that was worthwhile? Was it worth my time, worth my effort? Could I make it a success? Well, time will tell. But yeah, I mean, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one. If you've watched this video, obviously, and if you've watched this far, thanks for watching. I'd appreciate a like if you found any value in this content, and please subscribe to my channel if you like this video or any of my other videos. I do plan to do some good content going forward, so yeah, let's see where we can go from there. And if you have watched this far, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.